Collector's Place back here again with another unboxing video. I'm actually standing in front of the 4 newest Power Rangers PCS statues that are available to purchase here at GameStop and I think like Big Bad Toy Store and maybe Entertainment Earth as well, and some of them on Rita Repulsa. So you can see that I've got a bunch of the older ones that have already been previously released, just kind of lined up here to show you the differences between them. But the ones I'm really going to be focusing in on today are going to be these guys in the background here. The Rita Repulsa, the Goldar, the Pink Ranger Slayer, and also the Lord Zedd statue. So these guys are something that I'm really looking forward to opening and seeing kind of what they look like on here, and giving you an actual show of my personal reactions on these. So I'm going to start with Goldar. Cool box, the same as all the other ones, obviously. I like the Power Ranger boxes. I do like the original boxes that they made first with like the Green Ranger, the Red Ranger, and White Ranger. And I even think Lord Draken, but they changed up the box look on the Black Ranger. And I don't really know if I like that box better or worse, but here's just a view of them. So you'll see, you got the different guys on here. We'll compare these actually real quick before I even unbox this one. We'll compare this to the Pink Ranger Slayer one. So this is what's on the back of this one. So you can see there's actually a difference between what they have listed on this one and what's not. And even with the Lord Zedd one, I'll throw this one up here too, just so you can see it as well. You can see that's in screen, it's not. Here we go, move that over. Lord Zedd one doesn't have anything extra on it either, so I don't know if there's more coming or on the way. I could hope so, because I actually really want the original collection. So just all of the physical Rangers in general. I think that would be super cool to have, but can't do anything until they physically make them. But all right, we're gonna get to open these guys up here. I'm gonna move this out of the way, move this one out of the way. We'll get to those here in just a minute. Start off with Goldar. Get his box opened up and pull out a little cutting tool here. I don't know if most of you guys want to see this in the box or see it out of the box or collect them out of the box. The statues, I don't care quite as much about being out of the box. I actually really like them, so that's why it doesn't matter to me. Although I still keep all the boxes for them. Nothing specific inside here, as you can see, just an empty box. We've got plastic physically around this guy. Might be a little different There's some tape on this. I'll have to cut the tape off. Sorry about that. Did not know. It's probably tape on the other side then too. And no, I'm not wearing gloves for these ones because I don't really think these ones matter as much. There is not really the fingerprints that you can get onto it, so I don't care quite as much. Alright, so you notice the sword already fell down. It's okay. There's this, that up here, that up here in this box. Alright, so there is Goldar. See him? And then here is the sword. Honestly, I don't remember which side of the sword goes first. So I'm just going to kind of slide this in here. We can mess with that later. But it just gives you an idea of how it looks across the board. Side angle. Back side. Other side. There you go. It's Goldar. One thing I actually really like about this one too, bring this closer, you can see the faceplate is a lot different than the other Ranger ones. So having Goldar's physical image on it opposed to some of the others, it's really kind of cool. This is honestly a heavier statue than the other ones too. Yeah, it's heavier on the back here holding it. I don't know if it's just because he's a heavier piece or what, but you can definitely feel the difference in the weight between them. So we're gonna move that guy out of the way. We're gonna go on to the next one, which is the Rita Repulsa. I'll put this box over here real quick. Wasn't sure if I was even gonna pick this one up. Truthfully, didn't really care that much about it. Just thought I was gonna do it to complete the collection. GameStop had a sale on these ones for, it was, I don't know, they just marked them down to $29.99, and online it was $23. So in store they actually matched the price of that. So I got Goldar and Rita for $23 a piece, opposed to $60 statues each, which is a big difference. So that's the only reason I picked these two up right now. I really wanted the Lord Zedd and the Pink Ranger Slayer though. Those are really cool ones. So we're gonna take this one out. More plastic, as you can see, nothing fancy here, nothing like that. Yes, we have more tape on the box itself, so I'll get this one off here. And once again, sorry if you hear any noises in the background that are strange or odd. We have a husky that likes to make some weird noises, so you could hear something come out. I don't really know. She's playing down here, so not really sure what she's doing. But just warning you. Alright, so this one has 3 of these little tabs. Goldar only had 2. I think this is because it's bigger, taller wise. Alright, so she's popped out already. There we go. And there is. Oh. Okay. So apparently my Rita statue's either busted or it falls off. I'm not sure. It may be. So if you see that, there's actually a little hole in there. So I'm hoping that goes back on. Otherwise, that'll be a waste of a little bit of money. So I don't know if I have the receipt to this still. So that's kind of annoying. But yeah, so here's this. First of all, I'm gonna try and get this back in here. Okay, it does slide back on. It's not sturdy. So as you can see, this thing is not very sturdy at all, but at least it's not entirely busted like I thought it was. So I guess that's a plus. Oh, that's why. Makes sense, because if not, you can't actually get it through. I would imagine that you have to poke it through this way. So we're going to turn her. There we go. That's why. Okay, that makes sense now. I guess it's not broken, and that is what it's supposed to do. So that way you can physically get this piece on. I didn't think that that was going to be a thing, but apparently it is. So this one's a little bit less sturdy than the others, I should say. I don't know if that's the right word to say, but there is the Rita Repulsa statue. So you can see her. I'll move this box out of the way for just a minute here. That way you're just looking at this. Here's a side view. Back. Side. There you go. So that is the Rita Repulsa statue. And here is Goldar next to it. That way you can kind of see these. You can definitely see the difference in the tint between the two colors of the base. And this looks like the base from like the original episode, the first episode, where she's coming out of like her dungeon or whatever. I don't exactly know what it's called. The little container they ever kept in. But yeah, that's a interesting interesting concept difference, and her hand looks very witch-like in this one too. But the detail is kind of cool, although her face looks a little odd. I do have to admit that her face and the actual, like the physical piece itself does not look nearly as good as Goldar and some of the other Rangers do. So that's it's a little annoying, which is why I really didn't want to pick her up to begin with. But for the price, I just kind of said that it wasn't really that big of a deal and went ahead and did it. So, all right, I'm gonna move these two out of the way. I'll show you a close up on all of them when we're finished unboxing all these guys. So these are pretty cool. And actually, picking her up, she's kind of heavy too. I don't know if they changed the weight of the bases or what they really did, but yeah, these ones are a little bit more, I don't know, a little bit heavier than the last batch. So that's something different, I would have to say, that I'm not used to. So, but that is what it is. And sorry, I'm just moving this stuff over here for a second, getting it out of your way, so that way we can have a full view of all of these guys. Back into screen here. We're gonna start off with the Pink Ranger Slayer. Open up that one. There you go. Back of the box, already seen it. This one, it's not really taped as much. Mine was smashed in too, so if there's something wrong with it, I don't know, but we'll find out. But yeah, the box is a little bit damaged. Guess not that big of a deal since it's going to be opened up anyways, as long as the statue's not damaged. So this one's already something different on the plastic, I will say. Slide that out of the way. So look at the plastic of this. The plastic's got this big cutout right here too for, it looks like, her bow. Something the other ones didn't have. The other ones are full force all the way around plastic, which doesn't matter at all, but just a little variance on them. Just trying to show you guys the differences between the statues, really. She kind of falls out of there quicker. All right, so there is the Pink Ranger Slayer. She's a really cool statue. Just the detail and the design of this one, if you look at the cape and everything, I mean, I'll get a close-up view of this cape here. And check that out. That's pretty cool. That's really cool, actually. Then I will tell you that the physical base itself is a similar color to the original Rangers, but it's a little bit darker. So here's the Red Ranger. You can see this isn't a light change difference as far as like the lighting in the room. This is more of a gold. This is more of like a bronzish gold, I guess you could say. So it has a darker tint to it. And I don't know if that's to distinguish between the original Rangers or the evil Rangers, but even let's look at the Lord Draken color. Let's throw his down on here too. His is harder to distinguish. Really, I think his look appears like a middle ground between the two. So this one's the lightest, this is going to be the next middle, and then hers is the darkest. So that's just a little variance between them, where I don't know if it's meant to be that way intentionally, or if it's just a different paint job, or colors cost or they ran out of like the color and had to find something different with the times. I'm not really sure. So just a unique thing that they did differently on that one. But I do think that's a really cool statue. So we'll do a quick overview on that one again here, just in case I missed anything. Back view, sides. And there's the statue. Cool. We're going to move on to the Lord Zedd. This guy here. Cool statue. I'm actually really excited about this one. Wonder if his is going to be the same as Rita's, where the top falls off. Be interesting if it did. Don't know what to expect on that. All right. So his base is completely different color than the rest of them. He actually has a silver base, which I think is pretty cool. It definitely makes him stand out compared to the other Ranger statues that they've made already. So I really do like that because it goes with his physical frame since he is silver. That's cool. That's really cool. Here is the Lord Zedd. Nope, his weapon is physically attached to, like, his staff, whatever you want to call it, is really attached to him. So I would say probably about as heavy as the Rita one. Maybe not as heavy as the Goldar. Details on this guy is really cool though. So you're not going to be like blown away by any one of these statues. However, for what you pay for them versus in the quality, they're not bad. They're not bad at all. Like, this is a really cool statue. I really like this one. Yeah, you're not gonna be like blown away by any one of these statues entirely, but I will say that they are very unique. They are ones that I think for the money are great. They're more plastic. They're not like a metal or like a die cast kind of feel at all. They're definitely like cheaper versions of a statue, but I really like what they've done. I think they're worthwhile. So if you are interested in any of them, pick one up, see what you think. I mean, really one of my favorites though has to be the Goldar. I just think he's got this cool look, and the detail in the face is really neat compared to like the Rita and some of the other ones. They definitely did a really good job on him specifically. So I'm very impressed by that. The only thing that I'm not impressed by as much is the base. Like, I like it, but it's definitely a cheaper plastic base, you can tell. But like I said, the statues aren't like the $200 quality statues or something like that. These are at top $60 a piece, and that's if you don't get them on sale, which right now I bought the Lord Zedd and the Pink Ranger one on sale for like 20% off, and then like I said, the Goldar and the Rita were cheaper because they were going on a clearance or something. I'm not sure. But let's put all these guys together so you can kind of see what the difference is on all of them. So we'll throw these ones back here. Got your villains. It's interesting to me. They kind of created 5 villains so far, and they've only done four physical Rangers. I mean, that's if you want to consider. That's if you want to consider the Lord Draken and whatchamacallit, a Pink Ranger Slayer Rangers, which they are and they aren't at the same time. I don't know. Depends on who you ask. Here you go. These are the villains straight out. Trying to give you an overall really cool shot of these guys so that way you can see them. And then we'll throw in the Rangers and put these guys in the background. Move this here. Bring Green Ranger in the frame. Hopefully he's in there. He's really cool. I like the Green Ranger one a lot because that's actually my favorite Ranger. And probably is with most people too. Same with the White Ranger one. Those are really awesome statues. So hopefully that's in the frame. And then I'm gonna throw red in there and the Black Ranger. So there's all those guys for you. All in one big video picture. And if you want to break down, make it look a little cooler, I guess we can do a pyramid or something. I don't know. I'm not even sure if I can count how many that's going to be right now. We'll see. I'll do the taller guys in back. Do these two. Zedd. We'll get Goldar. And there's my dog making some weird, funky noises again, so sorry about that. 4, 3, Pink Ranger, Red Ranger, Black Ranger. There you go. We'll do these guys up front. There you go. There is as good of a pyramid as what you're gonna get right now. With all of them listed if you want to see that. But alright, that is my video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and please feel free to comment, like, subscribe, whatever you want to do. I know I don't post a ton of videos online right now. Things have been a little bit slower as far as what I've been purchasing and picking up, but I just do these for fun and to kind of show off the newest products that we've got. So if you guys have any questions about them, feel free to ask and let me know. Collector's Place is my Instagram handle, so please follow on there. And yeah, just let me know if you have any questions. Sorry, I'm still fairly new to this whole making videos thing, because it's not something I'm used to doing. This is really just to try and help anybody, any collector, anybody who's interested in purchasing these items out, so you can see what they physically look like before you do so. That's all. So thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Have a great day.